Okay, back on the main driveway. Full on wetland, both sides. We're no longer on asphalt here. This is dirt. Again, I would definitely be putting in several pipes along the length of this driveway. That's the best way to manage a situation like this. All right, park and take a look at some things here. Not sure what that pile of gravel is over there, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. So, a lot of cypress in there. That's between us and the other lot. And we'll look at the backyard later. This would be the well. There's no pump hooked up to it. So, it needs a pump. In my opinion, it needs an inspection to come along and see what the condition of the foot valve is at the bottom of this well. So, inspection plus an estimate of what it would take to put this back into service. I will recheck this. The house was built something like 2001, 2003, something like that. I see some architectural grade shingles. That's a 40-year rated roof. Something's going on over here. Now, it could be this guy just roofed it himself using architectural grade shingles, but ran out of that color. Otherwise, it indicates to me, sorry, I just tripped over, dog fennel stump. Looks like to me he just ran out of one color and switched to the next one. Again, that's an inspection issue. See what's going on. I like this crawl space being basically closed in. I would put screens or something like that on each of these vent blocks here to keep critters from going in and out. Interesting. There's power coming in down this north boundary, and I know the power's on. Okay, so it's going down into the ground through that conduit attached to the pole. There's the garage. We'll look at that in a little bit. Now, something I discovered this morning is that this is basically the eastern property boundary of this part of the property. When I came out here looking at the acreage numbers, I assumed it went well back that direction, but it does not. So where I'm standing right here, obviously there's been some fill brought in, but this was previously mapped inside the 100-year floodplain elevation. This would have been wet. That is a live oak tree. That is full-on upland. So I previously thought you had a lot of good upland acreage going that way. It's not the case. The second parcel is over there to the south and goes for hundreds of feet in that direction to the east. This is not part of the property. All right. Nice wide roll-up door, not very tall. Nice long covered parking. Let's go out here. Let's make some measurement estimates here. What do we got here? I'm saying we're roughly 30 feet on this dimension. These poles are about 10 feet apart, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So maybe it's a 30 by 50 building with an additional 12 by 50 covered parking. I may have to go get the keys first before I can access inside here. Yep. Service panel. Interesting. A bunch of abandoned piping. We're a long way from the well. I'm assuming that means that right behind me here is the elevated septic drain field, and that the septic tank itself might be down in there. We'll have to look into that. In case there's no key for the garage, I'm going to try to peek in here. Can't see much except that there's another enclosed room in the garage. Hopefully we can get into there later. Okay, so now here we are atop. Well, I guess that can't be right. This, maybe, is the elevated septic drain field. And I'm guessing there's an in-ground pool in there. Couldn't be an in-ground pool there if the elevated drain field was here. There's a lock on this. Yeah, I see the outlines of a pool. See the outline. Don't know anything more about it. So we need a thorough inspection on that. Okay. This bay tree is a red maple, wet. So when we get inside, we'll observe 3 porches. One to the north, one kind of central, and a screened one to the south. Obviously they've just put in these sets of stairs here to be able to sell the property, and they've got that flagged off because it's not safe for anybody. This HVAC unit I would consider dead, probably. No power connected to it. And serial number is GT3003500643. The model number is GT3BC-060K. Nordyne, Nordyne. Looks like covered outlets here. Water. Okay, this is the access hole for getting into the crawl space. I would assume that this pipe here connects to a sump pump that keeps your crawl space dry. I'm not going to go in there to find out. Everything's in really good shape. It's quite possible that they've just recently had somebody out here to pressure wash this place, but it certainly looks in good shape. This end here is one of the master suites, I call it. More external power. Gutters need some attention. These railings, etc. All of this is just to be able to put it on the market so it'll theoretically pass inspection. In my opinion, there would have to be a